Hi, my name is Wan Nurul Azim binti Wanuddin. My ID is 11612011745.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Muhammad Jalani. My ID is 11612022423.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Safan Aziz. My ID is 116120633.
Today we'll be presenting and answering some several questions about Japanese occupation for Pengajian Malaysia 2, Blended Learning 1.
Asia for Asian was a vision that entailed an overhaul of the Asian security structure with a drastically reduced role for the US.
Mustafa Hussain was the first man who demanded independence from Malaya. He was drawn by Japanese propaganda Asia for Asian, where he became vice president of KMM during the occupation of British Army. Mustafa believed that invasion of Japanese army would help Malaya to gain its first independence. He made a drastic proposal to the top officer of Japanese army that led their invasion unopposed through Kuala Lumpur. Mustafa fell for promising deals by favoring the Malays if they succeed in conquering the Tanah Melayu. Japanese managed to smash through every defensive line to Singapore with the assistance of KMM members. Less than 2 months, causing British commander to withdraw at Singapore.
Switching is purge through cleansing that meant by a systematic purge of perceived hostile elements among the Chinese in Singapore by the Japanese military during the Japanese occupation of Singapore and Malaya. After the British colony surrendered, there are two examples that show the massacre. Kempeitai, ruthless Japanese military police, ordered the Chinese civilians together as they thought they would be the biggest threat to the new order. They were reported to be murdered in mass killing. Secondly, they were local informers that disguised as civilians. They would give information to the Japanese top drums that become the possible threat and murdered the Chinese Malayan who were involved mercilessly.
Session is the period that Japanese military embedded to the young civilians during their occupation in Malaya. There are two examples that portray the spirit. Firstly, the pupils must follow the early routine in the Nippongo schools. They had to gather early in the morning and sang the Japan's national anthem, Kimigayo, while raising the Japanese flag. Secondly, they had to do the stretching so that the blood circulating around, and on special occasion, the youngsters must praise the Japanese emperor by saying, "Long live the king."
Muhammad Saleh was working in a small shop in Bulu Kasar. Later on, he was persuaded by the village headman assistant to work on a mysterious job. Apparently, he fell for the deals as they said he would be fed with rice as the workplace would be in Thailand. Turns out, Muhammad Saleh became the slave for Japanese military to build a railway. He was toiled in poor condition by the Japanese military with insufficient food, nevertheless the drenching rain or searing sun. The Japanese military had many ways to torture the slaves if they didn't do their work properly. Soon, the slaves died due to the torturing conditions and they were buried by the track they built.